way.
Is that what your main work is outside of this?
What do you mean?
What's your main work? Is it training people here in your garage?
I don't really like train.
I know.
I don't.
You're going to have to nail down what you do.
I don't, you know what? I kind of.
You don't feel like you have to?
I'm kind of getting to a thing where, I mean, okay. So if I had to nail down what I do, I think it's probably close to what like Tom Brady's trainer does or like Michael Jordan's trainer does.
Well, they have multiple trainers.
Yeah, but there's that one dude that they're always fucking hanging out with. That's
like, their life coach?
Their guru, whatever, right? He knows a lot about everything. And they just keep him around to do that kind of shit.
If that becomes what you do all the time, that's a cool job.
Yeah. So
you're doing great.
Yeah. So, okay. So I'm just pointing my ship in that direction and manifesting that forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it seems to be going great. I'm not. And when something comes along that like is kind of like, well, a deterrent course or something that feels more authentic to what I mean doing, I just go, make a little turn and just keep pointing in that direction until I hit the island. But that's what all this is. That's everything. I mean, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're just not doing it like that.
What do you mean by that?
Meaning that when you say like,
I'm not.
When you say like, well, like, you know, I mean, if we leave all this shit in, you know, what are my clients going to think about, like, you know, like me having these dreams and goals? Well, fuck, man. I hope they care about you enough to want you to have dreams and goals. You know what I mean? I hope.
Yeah,
I
still want to help all them, though. I'm just saying, I feel like, don't you just feel like there's more people for you to help?
I feel like there's endless amount of people for me to help.
Yeah.
But it doesn't like, you know this. It doesn't give a fuck what I want in our relationship. Mm-hmm. What do you want in our relationship, and what do you want for yourself?
Do you feel like people consider you a service? Or do they consider you Scottie?
Like a necessity, a want, or a need?
No, a service. Like,
I think that like I've asked multiple clients and like they're like, I can't explain what you do. And I was like, well, welcome to the fucking club. It's just like, it's this very unique skill that I have where when I bring people into
but you're still a service.
So this is what I think it is. Okay. You tell me if it's a service or not.
No.
Okay. I think there are a lot of things that with the right amount of focus and attention can bring you to the present right there. And working out is one of those things. Right? Because when you like, you're doing pull-ups and you're feeling it, or like your legs are sore, you're like wobbly, running out of breath, whatever. I mean, you're fucking there. Like, I mean, you could not be there, but you're there with your body. Right. And in those moments, it's like potential for shit to come out. Mm-hmm. Right. And I guess particularly when you're working somebody like me, and we've already opened some conversation about some part of your life, and then you start working out and then shit starts coming out and then I start kind of pulling it, you know, like.
How do you deal with that weight of other people's stuff?
It's not mine. I mean, no, it's not. Yeah, I don't mean that in a mean way. It's just like, it's not.
But your subconscious is way more powerful than that, though.
I mean,
your conscious mind might say, yeah, I don't hold on to it. But what about your subconscious?
I mean, I used to like, I mean, I used to be in that mode of like, I feel like I care more than my clients do.
What do you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, of course you do, right? It's what you do.
So now what I do is I care the appropriate amount for the service that I provide. What you get out of it is what you put into it. Like it's not up to me. I'm here to help you achieve these things. Mm-hmm. But I mean, you know, like I'll still go to sleep perfectly at night with you not achieving your goals, and not because
I'm not that person.
Well, but I mean,
are you an empath?
Yeah.
So, but you are an empath. Like I can't, like if someone does not get what they desire or reach a goal, or if I don't help them accomplish something that they're really trying hard to get to, I take it very seriously.
Well, that's why you can't help more people.
Probably. I feel like I've gotten better at it.
That's why you're helping more people than you were before.
Yeah, but the don't give a fuck about it is still very challenging for me.
It's not that I don't give a fuck.
It kind of sounds like that to me.
I understand how it sounds like that.
My perspective.
But what it is I'm taking responsibility for what I am actually responsible for, and I'm giving you the responsibility of what you're actually responsible for, and then I'm setting boundaries around that, going, I'm not responsible.
But that's also how you pay your bills, man. Like if they don't if they don't do what they're supposed to be doing, then they don't keep paying you. So where do you find the line between the two?
I mean, frankly speaking, I put the responsibility back on them. So my clients don't pay me. I get paid monthly with most of my clients. Okay. So whether they show up or not, I'm still getting paid. Mm-hmm. So all the responsibility, it's whether they want to show up or not.
But if they don't show up and they stop coming?
Well, they don't though. Because they know they need the service that I'm providing. They enjoy the service I'm providing, but sometimes I think
it's
that
all in the relationship.
Well, this is what I think sometimes.
How often do you have people leave? Not often.
How often what?
How often do you have clients leave?
Not very often.
Yeah, you're in a one-on-one environment. When you're dealing with a group environment, it's very different. That's what was very challenging.
I'm not. We were talking about that when I had come to the gym about working out by yourself or working out in the group.
Yeah, you're like one of those weird people that likes to work out by themselves.
But you know why though? Because then you were talking about before how like you have to man, there's some days where I just have to really get myself up to work out.
Yeah, I don't really enjoy being by myself.
I mean,
there's days where I do. There's days where I like just unplug and work out by myself. But from most of the time, I really enjoy the energy. I love the people. I love community. I love the relationship. I love conversation. I love all that part.
Okay. So what does your empath self do with all that shit? Overload your system and then you feel worn out. And then now you can't help more people.
No, I honestly, after reading that book you told me, The Survival Guide of Being an Empath, I actually didn't realize Lana was an empath.
Oh, yeah.
Until I read that book.
Well, we're all empathic. Some people are more in touch to others, but we all have.
Landon's more of an empath than I am, though.
I mean,
no, really, he is because I
believe you know him.
I deal with it more for sure.
Yeah, I'm not there. Yeah,
I deal with it more than he does. Not deal with it. That's not the right word. I manage it. I think I'm capable of managing it more because I'm not as much of an empath as Landon is. I did not realize there was a difference. I did not know until I read that book there was a difference between empathy and being an empath. I honestly thought they were the same thing.
Well, I mean, they are. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the air down. Yeah, I mean, they are. I mean, you can't be an empath without empathy. Correct?
Yeah, you're right. I feel like some people. So I will say I am, again, Tristan has taught me a lot about the fact that I tend to give more than I should. And then I get home and I'm like, you know what I mean? With how my empath, but more than anything, I'm realizing how much I wear people's energy more than the conversation.
That's another reason why.
Like if I have to create boxes around myself, I have to create lines away from people. Like if Landon's having a tough time and is struggling with his workouts or with life or whatever, like I have to literally like draw a circle around me to try to keep a barrier of his energy away from me because I will absorb all of it and try to fix it all.
So 100%, right? So that's why, like for me, those solo workouts became so important because it's where I figure out how I want to show up because I know those things are going to happen. Like I told people this before and it feels weird to say it out loud, but like when I walk into a room, a lot of times I can feel energy off of people and things.
Immediately.
And, like just like something's up and I was like, oh, that's weird and stuff like that. And so like, do
you like it?
I mean, it's like
Sometimes I don't like it.
Well, you know what? It's like having a superpower that you not quite learn how to control.
That's a great way to describe
it. But my mission is to learn to control it because I have it, right? And so like to go, it's a pain in my ass. It's not working for me. I don't like these situations. I'm not going to go out or something like that. I'm just choosing to lean into it and going like, well, how can I use this to my benefit? How can I? And that's how I'm good for my clients. That's how I'm good at it. Is how I'm good at my job.
I agree. I think that most people in our industry that are good are empaths.
I think that you don't have to be.
No, you don't have to be, but I think
that
it puts you on a different level.
Well, I mean, it depends on what kind of clients you have. If you're working like gym pop, like people.
What do you mean gym pop?
Like general population.
Oh, I thought you said gym.
No.
Okay.
So like, probably they're going to deal with emotions and feelings around food and all these jazz. So like, like you being more, but if you're like working with athletes, I think empathy is important, but it's probably not necessary.
I feel like we deal with more general population now.
Well, I think the majority of the world is like, there's very few athletes.
For sure.
I mean, like athletes, even though like I've made it my mission to become my own like secret old athlete. Yeah, I've been working on like shit. Like I made this goal to like I want to be able to dribble a fucking basketball just like Kyrie Irving. I just want to be able to just.
Have you been practicing every day?
I was on a really good streak of like every single day.
Were you getting better?
Oh yeah, like it was incredible.
How much every day were you doing it?
Just like, I don't know, like 20 minutes. Like I would well, this is what happened. I wanted to learn how to dribble and I got bored of my cardio. So now what I do is on like cardio days, I go in the gym and I run horses on the basketball court, right? But I dribble only with my left hand because I'm right-handed. I can't dribble with my left hand. So I do the whole thing, the horses with my left hand.
Oh, right. That'd be hard.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, it's hard.
You probably look really.
Yeah. It's like, it's fucking horrible.
Next time you do it, let me know. I'd like to watch.
Yeah. But I'll video it. I don't care.
Just video it.
Yeah,
Send it to Lana because we would like to watch.
But it's one of those things where like, what else am I doing? And so like, I was like, it's a new way.
What time of day do you go do this?
Huh?
What time of day do you go do this?
I get at my workout. The place I work at has a basketball court.
What time of day do you work out?
Like usually I pick up my daughter from school at 3. So I usually go like around 1. But sometimes like all these high schooler kids get out of school and stuff like that. And there's like all these kids, and then I don't go in there. I go do something else. Yeah. I'll just go walk on the treadmill and do some other shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was like, I'm just going to learn how to dribble a fucking basketball. So that's what I'm doing. And then I was like,
I don't have that.
Well, how about this one?
I don't have that, like, I don't want to say desire. I feel like I don't have that. I think that's it. I don't think I have a desire to learn something new like that right now.
Do you? So this is my other thing.
I have a problem with doing things that don't benefit me on the workforce.
Oh, but this is benefiting me so much.
Yeah, like me learning how to dribble better would not benefit me in my realm of work.
But do you know what it does for me?
I'm sure it does a lot. I was just saying I wish I was able to have your perspective with that.
Do you know what it does for my clients? It's a positive reinforcement that consistency is successful.
Yeah.
And so when I tell these silly little stories, I mean, I feel like this is pulling back the curtain a little bit. When I do these things and tell these silly little stories, there's part of me trying to like encourage my clients that like
just stay,
just pick something, just like invest in yourself today. Like, what are you doing? Like, what do you like to do? Like, I mean, that's what CrossFit is for Lana and I, right? Well, yeah, in its own way. That's what community is, the investment. That's why things like CrossFit and community workout is so popular, is because there's an investment in the community. But inside that community, I love CrossFit though. Like, I love that more than community. So I love like the methodology. I love what it stands for. I love the type of working out. I love when it's done correctly, what it can do for your body and your health. Like, I really think it's just such an amazing component to add to anyone's regimen. I just don't feel like it's been brought to people appropriately, taught appropriately, promoted appropriately, like all the things. I just really don't. I feel like it's such a special, special thing that, and I mean, I'm obviously biased to it, but I don't feel like people have been exposed to it appropriately. Well, I also have a hard time believing it's not for everyone. I think that anything can be for anybody. Mm-hmm. Just there might be limitations for certain people in the sense of, like, I think there should be limitations. Well, like, for everyone. if you want to play professional basketball and you're 5'2".
Yeah.
I mean, God bless. Work
Well, what is
your fucking
what is-
ass off.
what
But
is
like, I
that?
mean, you know, like,
Wasn't Steve Naw like not so like height, not
sure. I mean, like,
like that?
there's stories all over the place of every
Yeah.
fucking thing ever that's been fucking done of people, like, you know. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, if there was somebody telling me not to do or I couldn't do this podcast, just tell him go fuck himself. Like, I mean, like I'm just gonna do it. Like, what do you mean I can't do it? You got a kid. Well, don't worry about my kid. I got my kid.
Yeah.
You know, like, I got my priorities straight. You worry about yourself.
I was driving here on the way here and like, how the hell does he have time for this? But how the hell do I have time to do whatever I do?
Do you know, I really, I feel like this sounds like shit, but like, I feel like I have enough time because I make time for myself. That's
Absolutely. It's not, I don't have time. It's I made time, or I want to make time, or it's I'm willing to sacrifice the time.